evening, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 between India and South Africa. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
South Africa win the toss and looks like they'll have a bat. Certainly it looks like the conditions would favour that decision. The bowlers will need to keep things very tight. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. De Kock will be his opening partner today. He's also a great technician. These two will look for a big opening partnership. Here we go. First ball.
A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Markram in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
De Kock taking. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. That's a nice single. Shot, should be runs here.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Might look to go big again here.
Big edge, where's that going? End of the over, 10 runs from it. South Africa, 10 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Well played, could be a quick single. solid shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played. Runs one. Was quick onto that in the infield. Over South Africa, 19 for 1.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to the fielder.
Seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. How will he reply?
Big edge. Where's that going? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
top has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nicely played. Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of another disappointing over. Yadav has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
It's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. South Africa are 44 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Going with pace now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great catch.
Brevis, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Well played. Could be a quick single.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
They scamper through for a single, good running. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Great shot. At least one on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Brevis doesn't offer a shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot, should be runs here. There'll be runs here.
Left alone by the batter.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 8th over. South Africa now 64 for 2.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 74 for 2.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Nicked it. Well played. Could be a quick single. They'll get at least one here. That's a solid shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Over. South Africa are 81 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. 29 runs added in that over. South Africa, 110 for 2.
Well, they've just kept going, haven't they? If a wicket falls now, the rest of the batters can probably come in with a really aggressive mindset.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. It's a nice single.
The batting team are now on 115 for 2.
Sharma has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Massive outside edge. He was quick onto that in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. No, terrible shot. Big edge. India need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Patel back into the attack. They'll get at least one here. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Swept away but finds the fielder. Driven through extra cover. You get a single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Into the 14th over. The batting team are now on 126 for 2.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Edged. What a ball.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's a solid shot. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. but it drops safely.
South Africa are now on 137 for 2.
Chakravarti back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Dubé with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Crease will be watchful early on.
Miller taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Edged, unplayable. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Over. South Africa are 149 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will the bowler respond?
Went for the drive, complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary.
Ferreira, the new man, taking guard in the middle. Want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
George, the left-handed batter, taking guard. They want a solid start.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 17th over. South Africa are now on 158 for 5.
Going with spin now.
Captain is going with the spinner.
Singh coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Nice shot. Runs possible. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. massive shout. Nicely played. Runs one. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bumrah coming back into the attack has done well so far. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four. Miller, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. Six more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Massive outside edge. Singh to wrap up the innings.
73 for 5.
There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Wow, that's missed a lot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
And that's the end of the innings. South Africa have set a target of 182 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Got it away for four, backward of point very nicely.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It will be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on. That shot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Whacked away. That's the over. India, 13 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Jansen coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Dug that out well. That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. He scored 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, end of the over. 22 off it. India 35 for none.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over. Well ahead of the required rate.
No. Terrible shot. Nice shot. Runs possible.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 13 coming from it. India 48 for none.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going though.
They'll get at least one here. Can't get that outside the ring field. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Driven through cover, just the one. Out. Good catch.
Verma, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. He's got their tail up.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India 50 for 1.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots. That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
On that nicely, good defence. Super shot, that.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over India, 61 for 1.
End of the fifth and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's out. Caught.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball.
Shot. Should be runs here. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
Ahead of the required rate now, they've done well. Final over of the power play coming up.
George, the spinner, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That's a solid shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. really confident. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close. Gill in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. Gill has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
Yadav just about ready to go out in the middle.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 4 off it. India 68 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Maharaj shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Misses everything. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
New batter in, but will have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
Norkia coming back into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Sampson taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Norkia has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played. Runs one. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There'll be runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a solid shot. Jansen coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nice shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. India starting to hit their stride now after a big over. South Africa in a whole heap of trouble.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Norkia back on now. Nicely played.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
No, terrible shot. South Africa with a massive shout. There could be a couple if they hustle. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
End of the over, 7 off it. India are 119 for 5.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. And caught. That's just superb.
Dubé, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
Singh, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot. Runs possible. End of another disappointing over. Markram has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
There could be a couple if they hustle. What a delivery.
Bumrah, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Shot, should be runs here. Ferreira did very nicely out there in the boundary. Worked away. That's a nice single. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Pandya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, great shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six. How will he reply?
Oh, that's nifty batting there. Well-timed late cut, and there's nobody out there in the deep. That'll be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Might look to go big again here.
"15 runs out of there. India, 158 for 8.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Lovely shot. Got across and rolled their wrists over the ball. And that'll be 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Very well played. Could be a quick single. Gone. Superb catch.
Chakravarti, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
On that nicely, good defence. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
All innings they remained thereabouts with the required run rate. It was a really well-calculated innings by the batters.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Have to go for it now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
They They really need a boundary, this ball.
That's a solid shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Couldn't get it through the field.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
That ball needed such pressure. This is where heroes are made. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.